Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Oh, what has happened here?
Real chance! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Takes a shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish right from the top drawer! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, he likes those, doesn't he? That's another one for his collection.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking.
Oh, he's having a go! And he can thump it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Ferdinand. And it's Gattuso. That's destined for the flank. And he's picked it up out wide. Takes the shot! And that was struck with genuine force. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. It's a searching pass. And he's intervened well there. Cafu. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Ignori. Nesta cuts out the pass. Chance here to counter. Cafu. Desai. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Hullet. Tries to play it through. Tries to cross. Buffon deals with that nice and simple. Very nicely done. Hakimi. Gattuso, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gattuso, played over towards the opposite flank. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And it's Seedorf. That's a decent clearance. Backward it goes. This is a promising build-up. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's there to clear it. Hullet. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. A probing pass. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, good effort! Hullet. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Cafu. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vieira. And here's Bale. Bale! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cafu with the clearance. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Shot, surely!
Oh, it's fallen loose again!
And he's done it!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
The Netherlands have their lead.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ferdinand cuts it out. Oh, can he get onto this? Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Chelsea really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He's found space here. Aït-Nouri drives forward on the overlap. Oh, well played. Vieira. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit?
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bale under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Gattuso. Looking for options for movement.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Caresses it through. Thuram attempts a clearance.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Gullit. Number 8. Gerrard. Number 21.
Bale goes short.
Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field.
Now it's Bale.
Number 23. Nedved. Number 17. Bellingham. Number 7. Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution
So,
in
third
progress.
corner of the game. Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Chelsea get their fourth corner. Ferdinand can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cafu, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Bellingham. Chelsea perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Ibrahimovic. Gattuso. And this is Nedved. Plays it. There's the shot! And no mistake. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Now it's Bale, who played through for the wide man. And it's Nedved. And it's Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's really well manoeuvred. Passes short and sharp. Bale. Here comes the corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Chance to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's just beyond his reach. Adriano looking for the chance to skim one in from range. That's good vision. Nedved showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. And here's the chance to counter. Adriano. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Hakimi is onto this. No way through, so back it comes. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
And a quick reminder
After all of that, Jim,
everybody,
what are you
to make
thinking?
sure to
Well,
put
Peter,
any
I
in the
really
bins
couldn't see
provided.
what this
Thank
team
you
was
for your
trying to
cooperation.
achieve, whether it's the manager...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and
gorgeous
welcome to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Gerrard does really well to win the ball there. Looks to the other side. Cafu. Hullet. Played back. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Seedorf. And here's Hullet. Can he get it through? There's the shot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Hullet. Gattuso. Now it's Hullet. Luis Suarez! And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's going wide left. Well, what's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now there's a fine ball. Gattuso unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Seedorf showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Spread out to the left.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Gerrard. Not the most accurate pass. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great.
It's Ibrahimovic! They want to be quick to recover this. Cafu, cross from Cafu. Ferdinand getting this one clear. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cafu, looking for options for movement. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cafu carries the ball down the right. Chelsea are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Gerrard. Great defending, strong and determined. Gullit. Aït-Nouri. Cafu. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And here's Gullit. And it's Gattuso. And here's Ibrahimovic. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Oh, he's having a go! Good try, very good try in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Cafu. Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's Gullit.
There will
And
be
here's
1 minute
Gattuso.
added time.
Gullit. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now that's well seen too. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ah, he's had it taken off him. And here's Seedorf. Threads one in. Cafu. He's being urged to shoot. Abiati clears. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Gattuso, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Oh, what has happened here? Bale being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Cafu. Now Gattuso. Gattuso. And here's Suarez. And this is... Tries a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. That's put paid to the danger. Gullit.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he latch on to this? Well read, nice interception. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He has found the way through. Tries the chance! And again! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's found a way through. Aït-Nouri, quality ball. Suarez is onto it in a flash. Gattuso, and it's Luis Suarez. And it's Seedorf. Bale.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
The Netherlands have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Defending here is really tight. Hakimi. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bale. The Netherlands can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Gattuso. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cafu drives forward on the overlap. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cafu does well to get it back. Ignori was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Getting up there! Well taken goal. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And we're done. Chelsea have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
And just a quick reminder.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. And here's Ibrahimovic. That's very neat.
He's having a shot!
No, just not quite. Just eases him off the ball. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. And it's Gerrard. Cafu. Now it's Bale. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Goes looking wide. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well played and well cleared.
That has ended up in no man's land. He is through here. Gerrard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
There's the shot!
Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Now it's Gullit. This is a promising build-up.
Shapes to shoot!
Ibrahimovic concedes a free kick for that. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Thuram is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. 30 minutes gone. Gerrard. That's Vieira. And here's Bale.
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lovely feet. Crosses it in. Hakimi tries to clear. And he's managed to get rid. And this is Ibrahimovic. Bale.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
The Netherlands have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Referee's given a throw. And that is expertly dealt with. Desai makes the interception. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic driving. It's Ibrahimovic! And one thing is for sure, that will not deter him.
Knowing him, he's only going to be even more willing to shoot after that.
And he's taking no chances there. Bale. And that is the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. And this is Luis Suarez. And that is headed for... And a header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Cafu. Oh, it's played into the area. And a chance! And it's a goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
The Netherlands have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with...
Takes a shot! Bullet being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Almost an hour gone. And here's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
This is the time you need that pace.
Spread it left. And it's made its way to him. And he skips past his man. And it's Gattuso. Now it's Luis Suarez. Bale. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. And again they run up against stubborn defending. And here's the chance to counter. Abiati claims comfortably.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Nicely weighted ball. He's found some space. And the shot! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
The Netherlands are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. pass somewhat off target. And here's Hullet. Hullet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Ibrahimovic. That's a cute ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Hullet. Searching pass he's played there. He's found space here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Suarez. Hullet.
Chelsea are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Hullet, pinches it off him, and that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good.
Ibrahimovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cleared away. Cafu, and the shot! Oh, and the referee says that is it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
This is a lost children's announcement.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Chelsea desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.